what we do is we tend to take such small sections. If I was to use bleach, I would just put the whole entire panel of bleach on top of this and just take it all in. Okay, because I think that sometimes we take such small sections, which is fine. Just think about foils. When we foil diagonally, right? Because we want more of a blend. And when we foil horizontally, it becomes more of a softer color, but you might be able to see that stripe in there. Does that make sense? So just like foiling, we use that same concept with balayage. So think about that when you section. You can always take diagonal, triangles, whatever, okay? Rebecca, what's going on over there?
Okay, so I've done a couple sections, and like him, I sort of did the diamonds in the sky that they're diagonal and they're large, but mine are a little bit more organic, and I like organic because I feel like if you take way too structured sections, at least with this technique, that too much structure may end in something that looks repetitive, and then repetitive looks like patterns. Patterns may look like lines or stripes. So if you take really random sections, in this case, it looks more soft and diffuse. So I'm taking, and by the way, I did 2 sections completely where I feathered on towards the mids and the base, and then I completely saturated the ends, just like you would balayage. So I'm just emulating a balayage with direct dye. And so 2 sections there, and then I left out some blonde because I want the dimension of the blonde that she has on her ends. And then I'm taking a section right in the middle, right, just about occipital. And I will, let's see here.
Occipital.
I'm going to use mint, and this is just sheerly random. Like whatever I feel like using, I'm using. I have 6 direct dyes.
Do you like that?
With number 2.
You don't like it?
If you guys do not quit talking to him while I'm doing my
she's just being a little snatch.
I'm just kidding. A snatch. Oh my god, I wish I could stay on the stage what we talked about.
I am going to go here and
what are you doing?
That was nice and jiggly. I like it.
Now I'm completely distracted. You guys see what I'm doing. It's not rocket science. I am emulating a balayage with direct dye. I'm not penetrating the top of the section at all. You can still see blonde there. But when I get to the mids and down, I'm going to switch colors. I'm going to go to silver because silver and mint play nice together.
She likes to penetrate those bottoms.
I am hanging around you way too much, and I'm talking like a pervert. I really am. I used to never talk like a perv on stage.
But do you guys see?
This and I penetrate that.
If you come over here, you see in the bottom, I started with the blue, into the lavender, into the pink, right? So the second block, I did the silver, I did the pink, and I did the blue, and I did the lavender. So you can alternate it, because you don't want it to fall in the same place, because then it'll look too, predictable. It becomes too ombre looking. We want to do, regular ombre, reverse ombre, almost confusing the eye, so they don't know where the colors are coming from. And because you're taking such a big block, underneath here it still remains silver blonde. So when you're done, these colors doesn't dominate. It still looks like silver, but you see a little extra action. Because you guys have seen these type of looks on my Instagram, right? But you're like, how does he do that? This is what I do, So now you know. Oh my God, it is out. Are you guys gonna try it? Who's gonna try it? Raise your hand. Yay! Do you guys have a favorite episode on my channel? Is there one that you like? Maybe a balayage video? Do you guys like anything? Come on, scream. Say something. Mother of Pearl. Oh, that picture. Oh, yeah. Oh, you like that, huh? Well, I didn't do a video of it yet. I have a video of it. It was from Russia, but I'll release that vlog soon for you guys. Mother of Pearl.
I thought the clapping one was fun.
You like the collabo ones?
Okay, so that was a fun one, wasn't it? That was good.
Oh, my dog?
No, the clouding, the dog.
Oh, the clouding video.
The airbrush, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Do you guys airbrush your colors in? Anyone?
It doesn't last long.
No one?
Honest. It really
Nobody. What I like to do is I like to put direct dyes into my water bottle too, and spray it on the hair to create a prismatic effect as well.
That's cool. Even holds out. I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah.
What's your average? How long does a client average sit in your chair?
It depends. If I'm doing an old lady retouch that has a pixie.
That's the ones that we see the bulk of the videos.
Oh my God, my videos take forever.
Yeah.
No, like, because 12, 14 hours, it's a lot of work. Because we're filming and people don't know, it's just a lot of work. It's like I have to stop, you have to film an insert so you guys can see what's going on. And sometimes I don't have someone filming and I have to do it myself. And then I have to go pee and poop. I have to eat, and my model all of a sudden has to pee. I'm like, for God's sakes, hurry up. So the next thing you know is 12 hours later. I was like, people just need to pee all the time. So, I'm being honest with you guys. It helps a little bit when I have someone there helping me, but not every day that's available. So.
Is that normally your clients that when you shoot? I mean, those are usually models, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they're clients and models. So some of them are both. Like Christy Rose is the client. So yeah, like if I get an old lady retouch, I usually get her out by. It depends because I like to do a lot to her. My old lady. I was like, you're not leaving, I'm going to experiment. So they know that. They know I like to experiment. I like to try products I never tried before. So they end up being there a lot longer than expected. Oh my God, yes, you remember that one. And then she got on my case and said, I don't want my picture out there. I was like, okay, fine. So that's why you guys were waiting for the picture, but I had to respect her and didn't post her picture. Because she said, I have too much wrinkles. So that's why I didn't post that picture. Because it's really important. We have to think about our clients when we're taking pictures of them. Because a lot of times we want to do our social media and post pictures of them, but you also have to consider, hey, not everybody have their makeup on. They might have a pimple that day. You know what I'm saying? So you're just like, okay, turn around, let me take a picture of the back of your head. Does that make sense?
We still have to be service providers, we still have to be conscious of their needs, and it's not about,
oh my
posting
gosh,
a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, because we forget that sometimes until it happens to us.
Yeah.
Rebecca's a great story. Can you share it, or no, is that too personal?
Oh no, I don't mind sharing it. So I had gappy as hell teeth, so I wanted to get lumineers. So I went and got, they're basically like veneers where they like put facades on or whatever. So I went to the dentist, and he was going to inject me up like hardcore with all, no. He wanted to not inject me with numbing cream because he wanted an after photo. So he was going to put me through all kinds of pain and do my shit without numbing, just so I wouldn't be like, ugh, for the after photo. And I was like, you know what? You are not even caring about like my comfort really at all, just so you can like market yourself. And I feel like sometimes that we lose touch in the salon when it comes to that because we're trying to it's important to market, don't get me wrong, I mean, it's important.
Yeah.
But there's a time and a place. And so he didn't get the after photo, I said, screw you. And I told everybody that asked, like, how he treated me. So it really matters. And now you're seeing like, what is that?
I went to see a dermatologist because I had like this scar on my back. And I did not know I was coming in. I booked an appointment to get that treated, like a laser thing to remove my scar. I did not know I was going in as a model. I came in and he was like, oh, we have the camera crew. And I was like, no, I didn't know I was going to be a model for this whole situation. I just want to be a paying client. So I think that sometimes, even us as hairstylists, we forget that. And that's why when you were asking me about my little old lady client that I did, I was putting her on Periscope and Facebook, and then she asked me, like, I don't mind that, but I just don't want my picture on afterwards because I don't look my best today. So I have to respect that. So sometimes when I tell you guys on Periscope Live or Facebook Mention Video Live, and I said, oh, I'm going to post a picture of her after, and I don't, that's usually because the client tells me not to. So I just want you to be aware of that. Does that make sense? Yeah, because I think that we do forget about that, because with social media now, we forget that, there are our clients, So that being said, here we are. I am putting silver back up here on top. And then we're going to go in with the pink around the face. And sometimes keep in mind, when you're doing these colors, because we're adding more pigment in, okay, it's always going to look darker than her actual silver. So keep in mind her silver is still considered lighter than these pigments we're putting in. Because anytime you add more dye load into the hair, it always looks darker. So keep in mind, this is not considered a highlighting. This is considered more like a balayage low lighting effect. So the underneath is going to be the brighter color, okay? And then when it spreads apart, that's when you see the prism color. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Because I think that we always forget that when what is highlight and what is low light. You know, just know that her hair is a level 10. Adding more pigment will always make it look darker. Okay, so that's why I take these large blocks, because if you overdo it, then you're not going to see the silver blonde anymore. Okay.
What color grain are you using, guys?
What color?
Grain.
Green?
Grain.
Oh, I use everything. I use Kenra, Pravana, whatever's available. So when we're traveling, sometimes we don't have what we have, and we have to use. I mean, Rebecca knows. Like we come here, or we went to Chile. They threw away all of our color.
Stuff, yeah.
We were at the airport.
We almost got arrested.
Yeah, Rebecca almost got arrested in Chile.
So I was like, you're not taking my damn color. And they're like, do you want to be arrested? I was like, you can take my color. It almost got
So
serious
sometimes, like when we're in Chile, we literally had to work with what we had. And so I was like, oh, I don't know this, but who cares? So
We're using local stuff. Dare.
I was using whatever they had. Like we're using ion, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know. And so even though I'm not familiarized with it, I get familiar with it. Does that make sense? It was paranormal. So, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. What I normally do here, I know I worked up one section, but normally I would do one and then two, like I go back and forth because I could crisscross them on top of one another. Okay? Did you see this section I took here? It's actually really, really, really big. So this is like a large block. So do you guys see how it's like blurring together? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, does that make sense, guys? I know it probably doesn't, but when you travel, seriously, like all the colors we have in the US, sometimes we don't have it here or other countries. So like this metallic color, I know you guys don't have it here. So we have it in the US because it's the line that I came out with. So sometimes I have to travel with it, but when we're coming in, the customs and all the people, they take it away from us. And then we just have to make it work, yeah? And that's why when I was giving you a generic formula, like, you add black into it, seriously, that's really what I had to do. Yeah?
Not only that, but a lot of the stuff we bring with us, you guys unfortunately don't have available here. And we notice the price difference is ridiculous. Like for one tube of Wella, let's just say, is like $5, $6 in the States, it's like $25 here. $5 or $6 versus $25 is ridiculous. So we're working kind of with a different playing field when it comes to products. I mean, yeah, so it's pretty much that. I'm using a little bit of Dare. I don't know where he got it, but...
I don't know, I just found it.
I don't know, exactly. So I'm using it to experiment with it. Direct dyes, I don't want to say they're all created equal, but direct dyes are direct dyes. They're basically conditioning pigmented.
Well, because you end up using all of your color on Rapunzel.
I did!
So we're like, now you're out of color, so what are we going to do?
A whole suitcase full. Literally a suitcase full.
Yeah, so sometimes, things don't go as planned. And we make magic work.
Yes.
Just as long as you know, like, is it direct dye? Is it permanent color? You kind of start to
What category is it?
What category, exactly.
So I want to share real quick, I asked Ellie what her favorite color was because I want to put that color around her face. When she looks in the mirror, what people see when they see her, that's going to be dominant, not what I'm doing back here. She said purple, so I'm going to do a lot of purple, like right in that little money shot in the front. You know when you got
The money shot.
The money shit right in the front. So I'm going to do purple there, and then I'm just moving up her head, still taking random sections. Can you guys see for the most part what I'm doing? It's not super duper.
Are you getting off on this? Yeah.
I just can't sometimes with you. You're so perverted.
I am not perverted. That's
I love
gross. You're making me sound like a creep. I am not a creep.
You make yourself so perverted. I love it though. It's never a dull moment. That's
Yes.
for sure.